You find yourself standing in the golden desert once more. But tonight, something is different. Tonight, you feel called to look up, to raise your eyes from the ground beneath your feet to the vast sky above. The sun is setting, painting the sky in layers of color, deep orange near the horizon, fading to pink, then to purple, then to the deepening blue of approaching night. And against this canvas of color, you see movement. Wings, large, powerful wings catching the last light. Your eagle, circling high above, spiraling upward in widening circles, riding the thermal currents with effortless grace. This is your vision, your strategic mind, your ability to see far and see clearly. As you watch, the eagle cries out, a sharp, clear, piercing sound that echoes across the desert, and you understand. The eagle is calling to you, inviting you. Come up here. Come see what I see. Come gain the perspective that only height can give. And somehow, you know you can. Tonight, you can fly. You feel it beginning in your chest. A lightness, a lifting sensation. Your body becomes less heavy, less bound by gravity. You raise your arms slowly, and as you do, you feel yourself beginning to rise. Your feet lift from the sand. Gently, naturally, you begin to float upward. Higher and higher you rise, leaving the desert floor below. The sensation is exhilarating, but not frightening. You feel completely safe, completely supported by the air itself. You are flying. The eagle circles back to you, flying alongside now, close enough that you could almost touch its wing. Its eyes are bright, intelligent, aware. Your eagle, your guide to the realm of vision and perspective. Together, you and the eagle spiral upward, rising on the same thermal currents, climbing higher and higher into the sky. As you rise, you look down, and you begin to see things you couldn't see from the ground. The desert spreads below you in all directions, vast and golden. You can see the patterns in the sand dunes, the way they flow like frozen waves across the landscape. You can see your footprints, the path you walked to get here, trailing back across the sand. Higher still, and you can see more. To the north, the Garden of Eden appears, a lush green oasis in the golden expanse. You can see the river that separates desert from garden, a ribbon of silver catching the sunset light. You can see the trees, the sanctuary, the place of renewal. To the east, the mountains rise, purple and blue and majestic, layer upon layer of peaks and ridges. Your achievements made visible as mountains. From up here, you can see how many there are, how high they reach, how permanent they stand. To the south and west, beyond the edge of the desert, you catch glimpses of the ocean, vast and blue-green, the waters of your life, stretching to the horizon. Even from this height, it seems endless. The eagle calls out again and climbs higher. You follow, rising with it, ascending to an even greater height. And now you can see even more. The entire landscape of your inner world is spread below you like a map. You see how everything connects. How the river flows from the mountains through the garden. How the desert meets the ocean at distant shores. How the whirlwind you visited before is part of a larger pattern of energy flows across the entire landscape. Everything is connected. Everything relates to everything else. From this height, the patterns become clear. The eagle levels off now, and you do the same, hovering here at this great height, suspended between earth and heaven. The air is thin here, clear, cold, pure. Every breath feels crystalline, sharp, awakening. From this vantage point, you can see things approaching long before they arrive. You can see weather systems forming far away. You can see the movement of energies across the landscape. You can see patterns that are invisible from ground level, but obvious from here. This is strategic vision. This is the overview perspective. This is the ability to see not just what is, but what is coming, what is possible, how things connect and flow and relate. The eagle flies ahead slightly, then returns, then ahead again, as if showing you something. You follow its lead, flying forward now, moving across the sky with the eagle as your guide. As you fly, you notice something. From this height, problems that seemed large on the ground appear smaller, more manageable. Obstacles that seemed insurmountable when you face them directly look different from above. You can see ways around them, over them, through them, that weren't visible from ground level. You can see multiple paths forward where from the ground you could only see one or none. You can see how what appears to be an ending from one angle is actually a beginning from another. You can see how what looks like a problem from close up is actually part of a larger pattern that makes sense from here. This is the gift of the eagle's perspective, not to escape from challenges, but to see them in context, to understand them as part of larger patterns, to recognize that there are always more options than you can see from ground level. The eagle spirals higher still, and you follow. Up and up, into the realm where earth and heaven begin to merge. The sky darkens toward night, and stars begin to appear. Not just a few stars, but thousands, millions, the whole magnificent display of the cosmos revealing itself. And from this height, looking up at the stars and down at the earth, you understand something profound. You exist between earth and heaven, between matter and spirit, between the immediate and the eternal. You are a bridge. You stand in both worlds, connected to both, able to draw wisdom from both. The eagle comes close now, flying wing to wing with you, and you feel a merging beginning. The boundary between you and the eagle starts to blur. You're not just flying alongside your vision, you're becoming it. You are the eagle. Your consciousness merges with its consciousness, and suddenly, you're seeing through eagle eyes, and eagle eyes see differently, sharper, clearer, farther. You can see details that would be invisible to human eyes from this height. You can see the pattern of a single flower in the garden far below. You can see the movement of small animals across the desert. You can see the individual trees in the forest. Nothing is hidden from this vision. But more than physical sight, you have insight. You can see patterns in time as well as space. You can see how actions lead to consequences. You can see how small choices create large results. You can see the web of causation, how everything influences everything else. You can see your own life from this perspective, not just the present moment, but the pattern of it, the arc of it, the trajectory. You can see where you've been and where you're heading. You can see what's working and what isn't. You can see what needs to change and what needs to stay the same. And with this vision comes understanding, not judgment. The eagle doesn't judge, it simply sees clearly, but understanding. Compassion for yourself, for your journey, for the choices you've made and the challenges you've faced. From this height, it all makes sense. It all fits together. It's all part of the pattern. The eagle, you as eagle now, flies in a great circle, taking in the full 360-degree view. Nothing is outside your awareness. Nothing is hidden. All is visible. All is known. All is understood. And then you notice something else from this height. there are other eagles. Far away at the edges of your vision, you can see other birds of prey spiraling on their own thermals, watching over their own territories. These represent other people's vision, other perspectives, other ways of seeing. You're not the only one with this ability to see from height. Everyone has their own eagle, their own capacity for vision. And you realize each eagle sees something slightly different from its unique vantage point. Your perspective is valuable, but so are others. True wisdom comes not just from seeing from your own height, but from understanding that there are multiple vantage points, multiple perspectives, all valid, all offering pieces of the truth. The eagle, you as eagle, begins to descend now, spiraling slowly downward, not all the way to the ground, but to a middle height. The height where you can see both the details and the patterns. Close enough to Earth to stay connected to practical reality, high enough to maintain perspective. This is the optimal height for living, not so low that you lose sight of the bigger picture, not so high that you lose connection with the immediate and practical. Balanced. Both grounded and elevated. Both practical and visionary. As you descend, you feel yourself becoming distinct from the eagle again, though you know now you can merge with it whenever you need to. You are you again, but changed. You carry the eagle's vision with you now, its ability to see far, see clearly, see patterns, see connections. You and the eagle fly together at this middle height, circling over your inner landscape. From here you can see the desert where you stand in your power, the garden where you rest in your soul, the ocean where you navigate your life, the mountains where you claim your achievements, the whirlwind where you access your energy. All of it visible, all of it accessible, all of it connected. Your complete inner world spread before you, known and seen and understood. The eagle cries out once more, that sharp, clear call, and this time you understand it as a promise, as a reminder, I am always here. Whenever you need perspective, whenever you feel lost in details, whenever you can't see the way forward, call me. Rise up, gain height, see from above, the vision is always available. You feel yourself descending further now, gently, gradually, coming back toward the desert floor. The eagle descends with you, spiraling down on the evening air. As your feet touch the sand again, solid and grounding, the eagle lands on your shoulder, light despite its size, warm, present. You stand on the desert floor once more, but everything looks different now. You see the same sand, the same sky, the same landscape, but you see it with eagle eyes now. You see it in context. You see it as part of the larger pattern. You see it clearly. You raise your arm, and the eagle steps onto it, gripping with strong talons that don't hurt, only hold. You look into its eyes, bright, intelligent, alert, and you speak. Thank you. Thank you for showing me how to see clearly, how to gain perspective, how to rise above confusion into clarity. Thank you for being my vision. The eagle bobs its head, then spreads its wings and launches from your arm, flying up into the darkening sky. But you know it hasn't left. It circles overhead, always watching, always available, always ready to help you see what you need to see. You stand in the desert as night falls completely and stars emerge in their full glory. You feel different now, clearer, more aware, more capable of seeing the bigger picture while still attending to necessary details. You know that whenever you feel stuck, whenever you can't see the way forward, whenever you're lost in the weeds of immediate concerns, you can call your eagle. You can rise up. You can gain the perspective that height provides. The vision is yours. It's always been yours. You've just remembered how to access it. Let yourself rest now, here in the desert under the stars, with your eagle circling overhead. You can sleep deeply, knowing that your vision watches even while you rest. Tomorrow you will wake with clearer sight, with better perspective, with the ability to see both details and patterns, both immediate and long-term, both practical and strategic. Sleep now, knowing you can see what you need to see. Sleep, trusting your vision. Sleep as one who has flown with eagles and learned to see clearly. All is visible. All is clear. All is seen and understood.